State your name for me, brother.
Richard Haynes.
Mr. Haynes, you got a prayer you want to say for us?
Yeah. I want to start this video off with prayer. God, I want to thank you for this moment. Thank you for your grace and mercy for bringing me to this moment. And every day I put you first in my life every day. And I want to thank you for giving me this moment to tell a story about what happened to me. And I also want to shout out to the people that supported me through this journey. My son's mother, Patricia, my son, Alexander. There was a few other people that helped me through this journey. Just by answering the phone when I was upstate in prison. You know, and they supported me up to this moment right here. I just want to let them know that they appreciate it. And also, I want to shout out to Recovery House of Worship, Brooklyn, because I learned a lot from them. I still remember the church. I love them so much. Pastor Raymond, Pastor Edwin, Pastor Gus. I also want to shout out to Public Enemy for motivating me by listening to Get Up, Stand Up. Yeah. And you know, I've been following y'all since 1988, so I love y'all. And now I want to get into this story about what happened to me. I would like the video to go out to everyone. Everybody.
Yes.
Everybody got to see this video because it tells a story about deep-seated racism, and it tells a story about corruption in the New York State Department of Corrections, because I watched it, I lived it for 30 months. Deep-seated racism, it has to end. It has to end. And once I tell my story, everybody should agree. We'll try to do this chronologically, right? 2018, I went from Rikers Island to downstate correctional facility, New York State. It's like a reception where they check your mental health and your physical health, right? My physical health was messed up. My neck was in pain. I was deaf in my right ear. So they let me see an ear specialist. They took an ear test and seen the numbers. Like, I'm deaf in my right ear right now. And I complained about that, and I complained about my neck, right? They wrote it down, you know. When I finally got to the facility where I was at, it's in the record that I need to see a specialist, right? I didn't see a specialist till a year later for my ear, right? And I didn't get an MRI on my neck till a year later after I complained about it.
Why would they wait a year later to send you to a specialist?
Because they don't care. They do not care. This was Groveland Correctional Facility. I think they're in Livingston County, New York. Okay. Yeah. They got the worst medical negligence I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I didn't get MRI or ear specialist to a year later, right? Okay. That's the first two issues, right? Never got treated for my neck or my ear. In May of 2019, I started complaining about weight loss, rapid weight loss. All the brothers were saying, yo, Rich, you losing weight. What's going on, man? I said, yo, I don't know, man. I've been going to the doctor telling them, yo, I'm losing rapid weight. Like, something's going on. The doctor didn't run no tests. He didn't send me for no tests. Nothing. Just losing weight. Lost like 50 pounds, right? They didn't do nothing for the weight loss, but give me Insure, right? So August 30th, 2019, right? My pancreas, I get pancreatitis, right? So they gotta take me to the outside hospital. They have to. I was in too much pain, they had to take me. So I get to the hospital, right? The next morning, September 1st, I was diagnosed with liver cancer, right? This tumor was 12 centimeters and some change or whatever at that time, right? They were supposed to try to send me for treatment, right? But they did not. Here's what they did. Because the officers get overtime, right? They sent me on like 10 or 11 trips, right? To see a doctor, to talk to the doctor. No treatment, nothing. They just kept sending me on trips. And on top of that, you gotta be handcuffed like this, shackled, handcuffed, right? Inside the bullpen, right? Where you're surrounded by steel and concrete, right? But they don't take the cuffs off. You gotta eat like this, you gotta use the bathroom like this. They just sit there and watch you. And they talking about their overtime. That's what they be talking about, because I be listening. Instead of treating me for the cancer, right? They kept sending me on trips. Because they in cahoots with each other, the clinic and the officers, right? Because they be standing around talking to each other. Who implemented the policy to handcuff you for 14 straight hours just to see a doctor? I would like to meet him. Yeah, I would like to meet the person who implemented that policy, because it's deep-seated racism. It's like slavery. You gotta stay like this just to see a doctor? I wanna offer this guy some money to sit there with the handcuffs for 14 hours so he can see what it feels like.
Right.
14
he not pulling
I'll
that
give
off.
you money to do it. Whoever the person is, I wanna find out.
Right.
Eventually, I'm gonna find out the name of the person who implemented that policy. Because it's deep-seated racism. Plain and simple. They did not treat me for the cancer for 7 months. My CR date was February 28th, right? So September 1st till March, where I walked into New York University Perlmutter Cancer Center, right? Yeah, Godspeed, right? So from September 1st till March, the tumor grew a little bit. Yeah, the tumor grew a little bit because I wasn't getting no treatment. I have a major lawsuit against New York State, right? My lawyer's name is Brian Dratch in Livingston, New Jersey. I wasn't raised like that.
Right.
I'm a fighter, I'm a warrior. So now, I'm gonna let people know what's happening up there.
Right.
Brothers are dying. White, black, from lack of medical attention, right? Yeah, brothers are dying. Nobody's saying nothing. Nobody's saying nothing, but they ran up on the wrong pencil. I was detailing every last thing they did to me. I have all the paperwork, every page of my medical file, and I'm coming to you for making me suffer. Yeah, Department of Corrections made me suffer and treated me like a slave just to see a doctor. So I'm gonna let everybody know what's going on. That policy needs to be changed. Changed. That's it. Figure it out. Whatever you gotta do, figure it out, because it's like slavery. Governor Cuomo, really? Come on, man. Let's get this thing right, man. People are dying. So now I go to NYU, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get the best doctor in the building. His name is Dr. Theodore Welling, the director of the liver tumor program, right? A black lady discharged me from Roland. She set the appointments up, right? Listen, whoever you are, ma'am, thank you. Thank you. Whoever you are, I got your paperwork that I signed to see your name, but I just want to let you know. Yeah, I appreciate that. And I believe it's God. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The director of the liver tumor program? Come on, man. Mm-hmm. Come on, that's Godspeed right there. And I'm cancer-free so far right now.
Wow.
Right? I took a blood test, and some numbers came back kind of high, so now they want to look at my spine. Mm. God is in charge.
Right.
I'm going to let them see what's going on. I don't think nothing's going on because I feel, I'm getting stronger every day.
Right.
I'm still recovering from cancer surgery, so I can't really move around a lot. Right. Then I got something going in my spine with a bulging disc that's terribly painful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just want to let everybody know what's going on. I have a brother named Rico. Shout out to Rico. He's a barber where I was at in Groveland, right? Mm. He told me about a story about a cellmate he had. I don't remember which jail it was in, but he told me that his cellmate was complaining to the officers about chest pains, right? The first day, they thought he was playing. Mm. The second day, complained about his chest. They thought he was playing. You know what happens on the third day, right? He died. Mm. I want to know what they told the family, because I got a witness. I have a witness, Rico. I'm going to be in touch, baby. Yeah. Yeah. I got a witness to what happens, but I want to know what they told the family.
Right.
I'm going to ask my lawyer to find out, see if he can find out. When they call the family, what did they tell them? Yeah, because, I got a witness.
Right.
It's documented who his cellmate was, so, yeah. We gotta tear it down. The racism that's going on in the Department of Corrections. It has to be torn down because nobody's saying nothing. I'm gonna say something. I got everything documented about what y'all did to me. If I gotta go to the Supreme Court, I don't care. I don't care about money. The money's not the issue here. Right. The money is that brothers are suffering because of lack of medical attention. Mm-hmm. Get it right. Tear it down, build it back up, but you gotta get it right. And I want to know what they telling them families that the brothers that's dying up there. Right. Because they can't get the proper medical attention. All you are is a number. Mm-hmm. Get in line. So I don't care about the money, right? The money, that's not the issue, right? I'm gonna make y'all pay for my suffering though. Right. Or you gonna pay for that. But I'll probably give the money to my kids, which I was planning on doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But y'all ain't getting away with this. No. We gonna let everybody know what's going on. Let it be told what's going on up there. Mm-hmm. We still human beings, everybody. Everybody's lives matter. Mm-hmm. Everybody's lives matter. We gotta get this together and get it done. I don't care how long it takes. but it gotta stop.
Right.
And I'm gonna end it with this, right? I want to say to my brother, I love you so much, man. Like, you gotta know, man. Like, we it's just me and you, baby. That's it. So we gotta do what we gotta do. Try to build an empire like Jay-Z. Yeah, that's what we're gonna try to do. So, I love y'all. I love everybody. But let's get this issue taken care of. It needs to be done. It's time. You know, I'm here. I'm gonna take these glasses off so everybody can see me, right? I want to shout out all the people that I love in Arhow, everybody. Yeah, Recovery House of Worship, Brooklyn. Best thing I ever did in my life. You know, my sister was murdered by racists, right? And in Detroit, Michigan, in 1988. And she was stabbed 6 times, they slit her throat, and they raped her, right? I got the article. Because this story is to be continued, right? You know, it's to be continued. But anyway, my sister, right? Murdered by skinheads in Detroit, Michigan. My sister, right? Died brutally, right? And I wanted to be at those marches and rallies, but I'm recovering from liver surgery, so I can't really move around like I want. But I was there in spirit, my brothers.
Right.
Power to the people. Chuck D, love you, man. Chuck D and Flavor Flav, y'all my people, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all motivate me with y'all songs. Y'all motivate me, so I appreciate it. Kept me going. There was times when I wanted to give up. Yeah, there was times I was laying in my bed, I wanted to say, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Nah, God kept pushing me. You gotta do this.
Right.
So power to the people, power to Public Enemy. Let's do this. And there will be a rally following this, actually. So we'll be in touch. We will be in touch. I love y'all. God bless y'all. And see you soon.